Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is chapter 3 of Fallen Order. Going to the planet Kashyyk. Not sure what happens after this. I can't remember what planet we go to after this, but trying to do this in segments. Makes for a better, material. Space everything out.
Yeah, now you're thinking, let's get out of here. You know, my piloting hasn't been this good since I graduated first in my class at the Lateron Space Academy.
I wasn't aware Lateron had an academy.
Yeah, it was new, back in the day. You probably don't get around that area much.
So what did you train on?
Name it. Fighters, freighters, short range, long range, whatever. I flew circles around everybody.
You flew freighters in circles?
Yeah, it's all they really allowed me to do. I was so good, though. You should have seen me. All right, we're here. Get in your chair.
Tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah.
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
Just like Braca. No sweat. I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner.
All right.
Please.
All right.
All right.
I don't see anything.
You're preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear.
That doesn't look good.
The Empire is devouring Kashyyk for its natural resources. Wookiees have been enslaved or displaced.
That was a close one, kid. Aren't you supposed to be watching the monitors?
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
Walkers approaching their position.
Tarful could be with them.
Awful could be anywhere. Like deep in the ground, like we're gonna be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options, and they'll die without our help.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage. We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
Time for no freeze grease to work his magic.
Hey, do me a favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
Right, if you're jumping, you better do it now, kid.
You ready for a swim, BD? You ready to do this? get inside. Yeah, I'll try the leg. Okay, now where? Let's finish this. Guess we keep going. Let's climb to the top.
No pulse. Your turn to report fatalities. This is L97240 reporting in. We've got confirmed casualties. Was that a It's the Jedi! Found him! I'm the only one gonna kill one of us! Get after him! Lead him dry! Reading a new ship on scanners. They brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents. Huh?
It actually worked. Okay, throttle.
Report, what's happening over there? You're in violation of Imperial Protocol
Shut that guy up.
207. Stand down or we won't...
Let's do this. So those are the blasters. Whoops. Let's move forward.
Hey! Who are you?
Someone who just brought an AT-AT to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry. We're advancing on an imp landing pad up ahead. With my fire support.
Copy that. Let's make them even angrier. They won't be using that anytime soon. Let's clear them out. Almost there. We can do this. headed for us. Can you do anything? Hold on! Brace yourself, BD! Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, you're not doing that again.
You just wrecked a perfectly good walker. Got a name?
Cal Kestis,
Saw Gerrera. What are you doing on Kashyyk?
looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines.
Hey!
So, who are you looking for?
A Wookiee chieftain named Tarful.
Tarful is impossible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter, a symbol of the Wookiee resistance, striking at the Empire from the Shadowlands.
Seer, Grease, this is Saw.
How you doing?
What do you want with Tarful?
Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
You get that off a corpse?
The master gave it to me.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captives there are guerrilla fighters.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact Tarful.
It's possible.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. The Mantis works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot, but it is not built for close support.
We'll stay here and monitor Imperial transmissions. With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Appreciate it. My lieutenants and I will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us when you're ready. Go! Go!
I don't remember that much about Rogue Zero, other than the fact that it was really boring, but I remember Saw Gerrera guy, so it was kind of cool seeing him in this, connecting the dots in a way, but not overdoing it. Like, you see the guy, recognize him, okay, moving on, you know?
I'll look.
And the problem with Disney Wars, they just overdo everything, try and explain too much. And it just takes away the sense of adventure, leaves nothing to the imagination. This is Star Wars, Disney Wars, just lost.
Be at the other end of this trench.
But it used to make it good. And the Mandalorian does
Let's check out the bench over there. Could be
a
something
good job at bringing some of those elements back, but it's not going to last. I don't think it's going to last at all.
How much current can you conduct? Well, with this transformer, I bet you can short-circuit Imperial tech.
I mean, I'm excited for The Mandalorian. I'm going to review the episodes when they drop, but
Let's try it.
I'm not going to be, like, overly excited. My excitement for, like, Disney World stuff is kind of dropped. It's tough to get excited about even something like a good TV show like Mandalorian, because just look at Kenobi as an example. That show was insanely hyped, and more or less, it wasn't great. I mean, I expected a little bit more from Kenobi, but the writing wasn't there. Some of the characters, like Riva, were absolutely terrible, so.
Imperial sap refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. We don't know their end game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we've covered proves it.
Here you go, bud.
These refineries double as brutal prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
You hear that? Said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
Like one of my biggest issues with the Disney Wars era is there's no new lore. This game is full of lore. That's why it's, for me, it's why it's so good. It's part of why it's so good.
Get him! How's he blocking everything?
That's an ally down.
Looks like I need backup to kill you.
New characters, new planets.
Wookiee warriors left this. They used this place as a hideout in their battle against the Empire.
I still think some of these stories should have been in the Old Republic. Something like this could have been utilized better in the Old Republic, I think. It's more freedom, more
Attention all units. We've lost contact with our troops stationed at cargo pad 119 Greg.
I can take him myself. The target is quick.
There's more room to play in.
Please stay down.
I mean, just imagine the Jedi and the Sith in their prime. Instead of
An intruder. Okay.
waiting for
He's damaged.
what you think is episode 7 and the Jedi are gone again.
Regret that. I'll get you.
And the one guy that was supposed to restart the Jedi Order.
Watch out!
A Jedi. This is what I trained for.
Was unrecognizable.
Jedi must die. Running again. You cannot end me.
Continue en route. I have to make a stop. Looks like you're blocked. I'll fix that. Never seen a trooper like that before. You gotta get these Wookiees out of lockup. open, Jedi. Vents open. Go.
So yeah, I'm gonna check out The Mandalorian Season 3. I'll be reviewing the episodes on the channel. Not sure what I'm expecting, just...
Tight fit, huh, BD?
Flame beetles, they're coming through the walls.
Hit her now.
I'm not gonna get too overhyped like the average person online will. I think it's a waste of energy.
I hear you.
I could take him myself. Scored a hit.
He can't beat all of us. Just stand still. I hope that hurt.
You sure you want to plug into this thing? Okay. Oh, shortcut. That's why you wanted to move this thing. You had no idea that was there, did you? You just wanted to turn the cutter on.
Did you see something move? You, end him.
Just like when I really think about it, they can't make any more saga films. Pretty much closed that door. The moment they brought Palpatine back, they pretty much undid all the development. The original trilogy, Luke's development was for nothing. Vader's sacrifice was for nothing. Because if Palpatine's alive, it was all for nothing. With no explanation, of course, because it's Jar Jar Abrams. It's all for nothing. So they can't make any more saga films. Can't be 10, 11, 12. It has to be a standalone film. Because this saga, there's no Skywalkers left. The Skywalkers that were there, they were completely wasted. I mean, you still had Ben, but killed him off. They kept Ben alive at least. Could have at least done something with him, with his redemption arc or whatever, but no. You gotta kill him. So yeah, saga films are pretty much done. So I'm like, I have no idea what they're gonna do. Might as well just keep it on TV, because clearly the movies ain't gonna be what they used to be.
Target. Yeah. Fire on the enemy. Keep your distance and fire.
Patrol the base. Got another breach down here. Some kind of webbing. Hey, who's that?
It's one of those things that just kind of like makes me scratch my head. 10 years.
You made a mistake coming here.
10 years. Lucasfilm has had this property and
Dodging, I'm not giving up.
Hey, BD1.
10 years they've had this property, and it's almost like they made no progress. It was the first film they put out, Disney War 7. It's a freaking reboot. A reboot no one asked for, a reboot that never needed to happen. Kind of like DC. Starting over when it never needed to start over.
Oh, this is it. At least we have the high ground. What was that? Another hijacked cutter. Reporting a live cutter near the cell blocks. Immediate aid requested. It's breaking through and destroying everything. Jedi is near. If you say so, next.
Still alive in there?
So far. Almost to the prison.
Good. Imperial distress calls are going out across the planet. If you don't get the prisoners soon...
We can do this. I promise.
The Jedi will be here any minute.
And our reinforcements.
In retreat.
Good.
Sir?
The fewer distractions, the better. You saw that too, right?
Keep on it!
Jedi.
Solid copy.
Moving back. A blow to morale. Last close quarters unit down.
No guards. Hey, we're here to free you. You're not alone.
Visitation is not permitted. Unauthorized. Transferred. Sudden movement unforeseen.
Glad to help.
Who's ready to fight some imps? All right, let's help these Wookiees get back in the fight. Great work, Jedi.
They can never make another saga film. There can never be an episode 10 or 11, nothing. Can't do it. All that is undone.
Saw's up ahead. We must be close.
So I don't even watch Return of the Jedi anymore. It's pointless because everything after it kind of it's ruined now. Everything that Return of the Jedi set up is basically all wasted.
This needs power. That does the trick. I think I need help with this.
We need the Wookiees to finish this. Hurry!
They've got reinforcements!
Go, go, go!
Won't budge, we're trapped.
This is it! We can't afford to lose!
You will regret that. Trauma inflicted.
You've done it! The Wookiees are free! Get to the roof!
It just all comes down to wasted opportunity because and this is why I'll always be a fan of the expanded universe first, even before the films.
That was great.
At least with the EU. I could read Legacy of the Force or whatever book I was reading, Jedi Order or something. Squadrons. Rogue Squadron. Tons of those books out there. I could use my imagination because there wasn't some greedy corporation spoon feeding me every little damn detail. Like I need to know everything. It's annoying. You know, every one of their TV shows.
One hit and you're gonna feel it. I need to reload.
It's either said after the movies or in between.
Provided. Scanners failing.
I should move back. Insurgent!
And I give Mandalorian benefit of the doubt for now, but
Stormtrooper down. Should run from this squadron. Get him already.
so here's my problem with going into this season. I was hoping that Mando would be by himself for a little while.
We don't have the firepower to breach its hull.
We're on it.
Because season 2 ends and the kid gets taken by Luke. Then in the Book of Boba Fett, which I'm so glad I didn't watch. Clearly I didn't miss anything, but then Luke sends the kid alone, untrained, into the galaxy to find the one guy that's never in a safe place. So right there we see that he's irresponsible with his students. His first student. And that kind of connects to his academy being destroyed because apparently this Disney Wars version of Luke is incompetent. Can't even train freaking Jedi to defend themselves. It's like even when they're trying to do something good with the characters, they still end up connecting it to the piece of crap Disney Wars films. And I'm seeing it more and more. And even with the Mandalorian trailer, which looks pretty good, there's going to be more and more nuggets that link to those movies. As good as this show is, it's still set after Jedi and before the Disney Wars films. So it's going to connect one way or another. So why I'm like, as much as I love the Ahsoka and Luke cameos, the show was better before they showed up. Because it was its own thing. There was nothing linking to the movies. Mando was staying on his own. Then little Yoda shows up, and then from there on out, basically starts to turn into a cameo show. It's not saying it's not good. I'm just saying it's getting a little crowded. Always talking about, it's going to be a special event or something. Yeah, okay. Star Wars is not Marvel. I don't need crossovers and all that stuff. Because they're already in the same galaxy. That's something I need. It's like I like small, standalone stories. Not everything needs to be about the end of the world or the next freaking Death Star. That's another good thing about the EU. There were no Death Stars. There were special, like, doomsday machines and all that, weapons, but there were no more Death Stars. Because the Empire was gone. But unlike the Disney World trilogy, basically the Empire 2.0, because they make the same exact freaking weapon with the same weakness. Just 10 times bigger. That's the definition of lazy. All this time you can't do anything else? You should have put Thrawn in that trilogy. What a waste.
Everyone! These have been hard years. We've lost comrades, friends, family to the Empire. Dark times. And yet the fire still burns. Hope still burns. The Jedi are not yet lost. We are not yet lost. Kashyyk is not yet lost. For the cause! You've seen what the Empire has done to Kashyyk. These stories are playing out all over the galaxy. My partisans could use a Jedi on our side.
I'm honored. But we have our own mission I can't walk away from. Not yet.
The offer stands. Keep it in mind.
Cal, I'm Mari Kosan, and this is Commander Kashyyk.
Sorry. I'm not quite fluent.
Kashyyk says he'll do whatever he can to find Tarful and vouch for you.
Do you think he's still alive?
Have faith, Cal. We'll be in touch with your ship. For the cause.
It's like recycle this, redo that.
I've been monitoring Imperial communications and I picked up something. Project Augur has been reactivated. The Empire may be close to finding another Zepho tomb.
Looks like we still have work to do.
Guess I'm going back to Zepho.
Think Saw and the others will be okay? Always looking on the bright side, huh? Hey, thanks for everything.
like Tatooine again. They can't even get the Inquisitors right in live action. Well, that was a huge waste. I was looking forward to seeing the Inquisitors in action.
Where are we headed?
As much as I didn't really care for Space Aladdin and Friends. I always thought the Inquisitors are pretty cool. They're like Dark Jedi from
The Empire might have found a Zepho tomb. We can't waste any
the
time.
expanded universe. Like those crazy reborn dudes from Jedi Outcast.
Few extra credits couldn't hurt, you know?
Gambling? Grease, use your head. One of these days, the Haxian brood is going to catch up with you.
Those slubs? I'll hear them coming from a parsec away.
I don't need your gambling habit causing us more trouble with murderous criminal syndicates.
You're right, I know it. I just want to blow off some stress every once in a while, you know? Anyway, all of that is in the past. I'm sure it won't be a problem. We're about to drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
There's a long journey ahead of us. These ancient tombs didn't survive all this time because they were easy to find.
It's a challenge I'm willing to take.
I can see that. I'm glad you believe in what we're trying to accomplish.
I always have. Ever since I was a youngling, I trusted in the Force. Those names on the list, they're a test. And I believe I will succeed.
I like your confidence. A journey like this one can challenge you in ways you've never been before.
I understand. I think I'm ready.
We've got your back, Cal.
And up until now, Lucasfilm's pretty much ignored anything connected to the prequels. At least before the Kenobi show happened.
Don't let up!
Integrity compromised.
And Vader looked awesome. He was insanely powerful. Reminded me of Force Unleashed. Cause like the way he like grabbed that ship on whatever planet that was, with like one hand, that was like Starkiller type stuff. Starkiller, the first time we see Starkiller in the Force Unleashed trailer, he grabs a Star Destroyer from space, drags it down with like one hand. Again, that's a game character, but I'm like, seeing Vader do that in live action, it's crazy. Never see him do it again, but
Let's get him! Firing!
Don't panic. Keep steady.
they gotta use Vader sparingly, so.
Just need one clean hit. Won't kill me! You, stop!
I knew you'd jump in there.
I've learned my lesson. There's the Jedi. How can we win? How did you kill them all?
I mean, the only division that seems to be doing new things are the freaking games. Even the books. I saw this book at Target. Like it featured Luke and Lando, and so eventually they went on 4-7, I think. Reminded me of Dark Empire. I'm like, why wasn't this in the bloody movies?
I'll get you.
That's what I'm talking about. Missed opportunity. So they're getting some cool adventure with Luke and Lando or something. Just getting thrown on some stupid island. No academy, no Mara Jade, nothing. Just a bumbling idiot.
Gotcha. You won't get away from me!
And there's some other elements from the EU that I really liked, like, sometimes it wasn't always about the action. Sometimes you get, like, scenes with the Skywalkers and the Solos just sitting down eating dinner. Stuff like that I always thought was kind of interesting. Will they do that in the movie? I've done it before. See in the Phantom Menace, see in the original Star Wars. Sometimes it's nice to just have characters interact and not have to worry about the next Death Star again. All Disney does is repeat themselves over and over again. And they stamp the new tag on it. I mean, it's coming with Mandalorian. I'm telling you, it's coming. They're gonna start linking it to those piece of crap movies.
Enemy here! I can't fight anymore! Dodge all you want, I'll keep trying.
See how this season of Mandalorian goes. But I was kind of hoping that he would be by himself. Because now he's just going to drag the kid everywhere with him. And I'm just like, you know. Because they do the same thing in that Bad Batch show with that dumb kid. Again. Another show about another dumb kid. The kid's special. Why do they have to be special? It's one of the reasons I didn't bother with Space Aladdin Friends. Because Space Aladdin was a terrible protagonist.
Go get him! Don't let up! I got him!
The only thing I'm not looking forward to with Ahsoka is seeing Space Aladdin in live action. It's probably just as annoying as it was in the show.
There's the Jedi! Focus on his guard! You won't kill me!
Wasn't expecting this. a giant Zepho statue. Kinda thought there'd be Zepho stuff inside. Scomplink? Yeah, you're right. I think I could replace yours with this. Let's get you fixed up. How's that? Want to try it out?
I keep hearing about this Acolyte show. I'm like, eh.
Thanks, BD.
There's no trailers or anything yet, so. Said 100 years or something before the Phantom Menace, I guess. But that's still like, I still don't think that's enough time. To tell a fulfilling story.
What do you think? Good work, BD.
Well, like, the best thing about the Old Republic is that it's like thousands of years for all of the movies, all of the TV shows. So that it gives you more flexibility when it comes to telling fresh stories. And seeing it here now. Until Empress Wrinkles, Kennedy is gone, there ain't gonna be no new movies, and nothing at that studio is gonna change. As long as she still has her claws in the studio, nothing's gonna change. I like to be hopeful, but you also gotta be realistic and
He's there, right there. Kill the intruder. We need to be wary of this one.
realistically, I don't think the future of the franchise is on movies anymore. It's just crazy to say. I think the future of the franchise, and I've discussed this before, I think the future of the franchise is TV and games. Not even comics. I haven't picked up a good Star Wars comic in a couple of years. Because surprisingly, most of the comics I pick up are about the same 5 characters we've seen hundreds of times already. Like Vader or Kenobi. They don't even do any new things in the comics. just more of this fill in the gaps nonsense. Just makes it so repetitive. That's why I'm content to just stick with the EU like I always do. So it's such a good thing to fall back on. Because that's what I grew up with anyway. But is one show really enough to save Star Wars? And I don't even know anymore. Because eventually it's gonna go stale. Because what happens if we get 4 or 5 seasons and then they start mentioning more and more stuff in the Disney Wars films? Eventually people are going to wake up and realize, hey, I thought this was going to be a standalone thing. Like, nope. It's did it in that timeline for a reason. You just use Luke and all that stuff to get people in the door. I guarantee that was all Kennedy's idea too.
Approaching. I copy you. You have to deal with me now, Jedi. Take that.
And I guarantee before the year is over, we'll have another announcement for a movie or something that gets canceled like a week later.
One open.
I stayed away from the Bad Batch because, well, one, I thought Kanan was going to have a larger role. Like seeing a young Kanan during that time, I think would have been interesting. Thought he was going to be on their team, where he just straight up disappeared. So I'm like, okay then. Got me excited for like a millisecond, and then nope, psych. It's about this another dumb kid that's apparently special or something. I'm like, okay. I remember when Disney Wars 7 came out. So excited I was. And I was enjoying it, you know, I just... I never thought it would get bad so fast in my lifetime. Because the moment Death Star 3 showed up, I just straight rolled my eyes. I'm like, here we go again. And it was so good up until that moment. And once that happened, I'm like, oh. So once that happened, I'm like, huh. Well.
I can't do this by myself.
Initially, I had gotten excited because Jar Jar Abrams had previously done that new Star Trek movie series, which was okay. Felt very Star Warsy, so I got excited. Okay, this guy's gonna do Star Wars, okay. And then you see the Star Wars movies, and it's literally a freaking rehash. So who hasn't seen the original trilogy by now? Unless you were born yesterday. Been watching the movies since I was like 5 years old. On videotape, video cassette. Watched it all the time. I used to watch Return of the Jedi all the time. I don't watch that one anymore because it's pointless. Everything that comes after it undoes all that development, all that setup. It's all done. It's all for nothing.
Let's see what's behind here. He was killed by a cave-in. Imperial excavation is making these tunnels unstable.
It's like, once you bring Palpatine back, then they're out of ideas for sure, because again, you could tell small stories in that universe. You don't need Death Stars, you don't need to bring a villain that died 30 years ago.
It smells like old oil. Sorry, buddy, not you. It's this water.
And they had a new villain, but they killed him off.
This tunnel flooded suddenly. What could have caused such a thing?
And they brought Palpatine back and I think he died again or something.
Empire isn't the only thing we have to worry about.
What was the point of bringing him back then?
The villagers built this memorial to the clones on the Venator. If only they knew the truth.
Because in Dark Empire, when he comes back, he's a clone. But here's the reason why that still doesn't work on film. Because it wasn't established on film. So my Dark Empire was established in the comics back in the 90s. When that stuff came out. You try to do that on film without prior establishment, will never work. You see with 9, or whatever one that was. Doesn't work. Because as much as I love that you...
Droid. They're watching us, BD.
The expanded universe, more or less, is just fan fiction. But it's good. It's fan fiction. But none of that stuff should be... Just not all of it should be featured in the movies. Because there's certain things that have been established on film. And there's certain things established in the EU. And they're established in the EU for a reason. Like cloning Jedi, cloning Sith. That stuff doesn't work because of what we know about the Jedi. They're born with the Force. You can't have a clone have the Force because it's manufactured. Clones are manufactured, they're not born.
Commander was killed by a lightsaber.
It's like Kathleen Kennedy just loves to announce stuff. That's why I consider her to be a joke at what she does. It's like, yeah. This crazy lady has no idea what she's doing.
We're getting close.
As far as running the
Earlier,
company.
This feeling in the pit of my stomach. At first I thought it was Grease's cooking. Now it's getting even stronger. I think the closer we are, the worse I feel. It can't mean anything good.
Yeah, as far as running the company, she's clueless. $4 billion. $4 billion.
Good work, BD.
Billion dollars. Billion. George Lucas probably left on the way to the bank. Because it's not his problem anymore. I'm like, guys, if I were in charge, I would have recast the original characters. And I would have adapted stories from the expanding universe.
Trivial opposition. Unessential.
I would have made an Old Republic TV show. For the saga films, I would have done Legacy of the Force. And for the spin-offs, I would have featured the original cast members. If I were in charge, original cast members in just more small stories. Because just the detriment of bringing the original cast back is that we lost a lot of time with them in the years leading up to 7. Lost a lot of time. And then they weren't even utilized properly. So, I think the smarter thing to do would have been to recast the original trilogy characters, including Lando, and utilize the original actors in spin-offs, so we can keep the stories in the saga fresh. But no, we can't do that. It would have been the smartest thing to do, I think. Man, what do I know, right?
You want to climb up a zip line? This motor should do the trick. How does it feel? There's got to be a way to the tomb now. Over here, BD.
I know KOTOR's getting a remake. I'm excited and I'm kind of concerned. There's some things about the original KOTOR that I don't think should be changed. And they're probably going to rework some things. The best thing about KOTOR back in the day was the lore and the story.
Too fast! Is he gonna kill us all?
Hold steady, stormtroopers.
You got it.
Attacking the enemy.
Don't let up.
Back up, I've got this.
Hit him. Blasting again. Watch my back. Just need one clean hit. Am I the only one's gonna fight? He's slipping away. I can beat you. I can. You won't kill me. Jedi scum. Die like the rest. You are weak. I can't fail.
Are the Inquisitors coming?
It's possible, but we're far from Braca. They might think purge troopers are enough. Or they could be stalling you on purpose. Stay wary.
Estes. How predictable. Oh, yes. I know your name. Your past. And most importantly, about Cordova. Tell me, where did he hide the holocron? Outstanding. Your demise draws near. You can't win. Accept it.
Up here!
That means nothing. Always one step behind. Let's finish this. No wonder your master died. Amateur. You can't win. Accept it. I'll destroy you like the others. I will destroy you. That was nothing. You're learning. Not quite as gifted as Seer's last apprentice, but not bad.
You've been keeping count.
I'm surprised she didn't tell you. Seer was never good at keeping secrets.
And you know her so well, huh?
She was weak. Cracked in an Imperial torture chair. Surrendered the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me.
If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
Trilla.
In the flesh.
I won't let you manipulate me.
So sure are you? When faced with the choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest. She'll sell you out too.
Well, I can handle myself.
Can you afford to take that chance? Your new master harbors great darkness. The look on her face when she saw what they had done to me, as I am now. She turned, exposing her true nature. She used the dark side.
She cut herself off from the Force.
Oh? How long before she cracks and betrays you too? Is that who you want beside you when you find the holocron? What would Jaro Tapal say?
You have no right to mention his name.
I wonder, what would he think if he could see his Padawan now, skulking in the shadows with a betrayer, granting her access to a legion of impressionable students.
No, I won't let anyone touch them.
I thought the same thing once.
Thanks for the help back there, BD. You saved my life. And got us closer to the tomb.
Her dark side is always so good looking. At least some of them are. Like Darth Zana or Darth Talon, maybe.
We found it. Feels different than the other tomb. I don't know. I don't like it.
So these tombs remind me of KOTOR. I think it was the second one.
I found it, but I see her. Why didn't you tell me?
Because she's a liar.
You... How?
I rerouted communication the moment you tried to contact her. Slicing encrypted transmissions was always a pastime of hers. She taught me once. There's no technique Sarah has that I haven't perfected.
What's this?
My friend, these devices appear to simulate this planet's gravitational pull. I can't help but see it as a motif.
You're running out of time.
For what?
My scouts located an artifact of interest at the rear of this tomb. Even now, I'm studying it. Learning. It seems Cordova was rather taken with these specimens. Perhaps enough to hide the holocron amongst their bones.
We'll see how much you want.
Stop! All melee units down. Your turn. You'll pay for that. getting across this gap. Better double back and tell the squad.
And I'm just waiting for something in the Old Republic where we get to see Jedi and Sith in their prime. Not so much always lightsaber stuff, but I want to see more lore and history playing out, because, like I was saying, that's probably the best part of the old school KOTOR games, was the lore and the history. The second one especially went into detail with the Mandalorian Wars. I know it's talked about in Mandalorian about the ancient...
soldiers breach this tomb every minute.
Afraid to face me yourself?
Had your droid not intervened, I would have killed you with ease.
It's okay, buddy. Just ignore her.
Ancient enemy of the Jedi and all that, which is cool. I just want to see that play out. That type of stuff I don't mind, because at least that's set thousands of years before the movies and all that, versus a prequel to a prequel or whatever. And I'm like, what is the point of this?
I'll take him down. Squad is down. I'm watching you.
You're not getting out of here alive.
I see you, Jedi. Can't elude me. You are weak. Give up. Enough. I will prevail. You cannot win. An intruder?
There's so many cool characters in KOTOR, especially the second one. It's not as good as the original, but even characters like Kreia, Darth Kreia. I would love to see that character adapted. Do not trust Lucasfilm to do it. In this current regime, no. No.
Imagine
Because
the artifacts the Empire would have missed if it weren't for your intervention on this backwater planet.
Sure it's worth the cost? I hear Project Augur came at a high price.
Stormtroopers and workers. Expendable resources.
You're a monster.
I am what Sarah made me.
Kreia is one of those complex characters that Lucasfilm hasn't proven they can do.
I see you, Jedi. Luck favors you. You will not win. You won't escape.
No.
Found the target. Launch the attack. You aren't so tough.
I've taken the artifact back to my ship for analysis. Pity you couldn't make it in time.
Doesn't matter what you steal. You'll never understand it.
Yet you do?
You'll find out soon enough.
I'll take those odds.
And the concept of making a KOTOR TV show sounds simple, but with Lucasfilm's current regime, they ain't gonna do it. People keep saying Andor is a show for adults or whatever. I'm like, yeah. Still a prequel. So. One that never needed to happen in the first place. I mean, Bad Batch is a prequel. I kind of forgot that show exists. That's how easy it is for me to just walk away once in a while. Just unwind, I guess. Because I can always pick up one of my Expanded Universe books and just go back in time to when things were a lot simpler before Lucasfilm took over and ruined everything. Yes, we have the Mandalorian. But for how much longer? How much longer is it going to be good? They're going to keep renewing it because they got little Yoda and all that, but seems to me like Mandalorian's character is kind of lacking. Because he had an established persona before the kid showed up, and now it's like he's almost defined by the kid now. To me, anyway. Because I need to see who he is by himself again. It just seems like that typical Disney thing, like we gotta sell Mando and little Yoda action figures instead of just having him be a solo bounty hunter again. Which is the thing that got me into the show in the first place.
Something while examining the sarcophagus. It's a very convenient location to dispose of nuisances.
You lured me here. Was this your plan all along?
You truly have the wits of a scrapper.
He's here. Don't Don't let him escape. Keep firing! Can't track him! There is no escape from us. He's dodging. You, get up here! Target and fire! You can't stop us. For the Empire! How can we win? My hand won't falter. I'll get after him. You and me, traitor. You are weak. I'll watch you bleed. You cannot end me. You won't let him escape. Death to the Jedi!
Padawan, where is the Force?
Everywhere. It is within me. It surrounds me.
Just so. It connects you. There will be times when emotion, pain, or exhaustion trick you. You will feel cut off, isolated. This is an illusion. Your lightsaber lies there, out of reach, but you remain connected through the Force. Feel that energy around you, and summon your weapon.
Force is within you, around you, connecting you to your weapon.
You must ignore all distraction.
Force is with me. It connects us. Yeah, I think so.
Survived.
Not part of your plan?
Luckily, I always allow for contingencies.
Got some Star Wars Squadrons planned for tomorrow. My favorite parts of that game is definitely the X-Wing stuff, and TIE Fighters is awesome too. Best part of that game is seeing the conflict from both sides. Something that really don't do in the movies. There's another thing I'm talking about. We don't really have any different types of characters. Besides, barely had Jedi in the new trilogy. We had Finn, but he was wasted. I think, what was his name, Poe? He was a little too perfect. And that's another thing, we really need to get back to characters with flaws, because it's a pattern I noticed. Kylo Ren seemed to be the only one that had like an actual semi-character arc.
Let's take him out. My hand won't falter. Am I even close to hitting him? Some Jedi. You'll have to try harder. You're holding me back. I'll impale you. Gut you. Try again.
It was like whoever did that motion capture for Luke in the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, the actor, lock him down. Lock him down. And do something with this kid. Utilize him. Give the fans what they actually want, for once. I think it's crazy when game characters have more development than feature films. It makes you care for both sides in Star Wars Squadrons. Because you got pilots on both sides. You got a pilot in the Rebellion and a pilot in the Empire. And you go on different missions on both sides. That was a little short. Hopefully there'll be more of those. But I'd love to see more so especially with the first person view when you're in the cockpits and all that. To me, it just makes it more immersive, because it's like... See, even the Zephyr stuff, that's all new. New lore. See what I mean? No, I can't do this in the freaking movies. We're rehashing the same crap over and over again. So lazy.
Here it is. I have finally found an intact representation of this sacred Zepho artifact. My friend, look closely. This is Mixtral at the Vault Ambagano. You can see an object in their hand. Based on this imagery, I believe this object allows a Force wielder to perceive the mysteries of the Vault. This is the key and the guide, the Zepho Astrium. But who would destroy images of it, and why? It requires more research. However, our next step is clear. Find an Astrium, if any still exist.
An Astrium? You ever heard of it? Me neither. But a key. Yeah, I understand that. Looks like we know what we have to find.
Because I know that Luke wasn't really go looking for action, because doesn't really have to. But I've always admired how he looks for artifacts or whatever. That could have been a cool.
Very good, Padawan. You've cleared the way.
What are you talking about?
I needed this tomb raised, and now that I have what I need, you're of no use to me.
Can you reverse what she's done? Thanks. Hope this new encryption keeps her out for good.
And that could be a cool premise for, even if it's an animated show. Do something. Because now we got an actual...
Unit. What's it like hacking other droids anyway? Yeah, I feel weird about hacking people too. For a good cause though, right?
Now we've got an actual actor who has portrayed Luke, besides Mark Hamill, of course.
We should check in with the Mantis.
He did a pretty darn good job.
Where they are. You sure the comm's fixed? They're not answering. Something's wrong. We need to get back.
So definitely utilize
trap. Seems like we've been walking into a lot of them lately. Wait, do you hear that?
Utilize these actors as often as you can. So the danger of working with older actors is you don't know how long you're going to have. And they did a very poor job of that with this Disney Wars trilogy. Because Carrie Fisher wasn't utilized at all. And by the time we see Lando, after the cast is gone. So...
An intruder! Copy. We'll face with you. Can't take a hit?
Die, Jedi scum! You are weak. You're gonna bleed. You are weak.
Let's head out.
That's why I'm looking forward to Jedi Survivor, because it's another entry in this series that, unlike Disney Wars, is actually semi-new. I mean, it is a new story, but I'm like, as far as I know, there's not going to be any Death Stars in it, so... The sub no 04. Definitely looking forward to that. It's going to be in March, so some really cool content on the way.
Good catch, BD. This is really gonna help us.
Combo time. Oh, you're in trouble. You look small. You can take a hit.
Hello, buddy. Where are you? BD? Gotta find a way out of here. Wherever here is. Is that a power cable? Something back there. That did it. Air's cold, stale. Might be deep underground. That did something. Door opened up. Let's see if I can find a way out of here. Feels like I'm being watched. That's not good. Hey! Oh, I'm happy to see you too. Let's get that restraining bolt off of you. Jerks. Poor droids. Let's get out of here before the same happens to us. Let's head out. Thanks, BD. BD, we gotta get through this way. It's got power now. Hear that? Sounds like someone is home after all. Hey, I recognize this band.
babies. We had action on how long it would take you to get here.
And who are you?
Who am I? I'm Sort Tormo, baby. I'm the boss of this operation. You have greasy forearms to thank for bringing us together.
I will, as soon as we get out of here.
We have a special challenger for you tonight. An enforcer from a bygone era. A Jedi! Let's see what he's got. Oh, somebody get baby his toy.
Joe? I'll give you a show.
I smell blood and money! Tonight, we celebrate those fallen challengers of the past. And the great sacrifice they made to make us all rich. Get the hang of it quick.
Maybe you should come down and face me yourself.
I'm too busy counting my credits.
Great, you talking to me.
I felt that one. Get him some real action. Oh, look at that! Can't stop them all! Look out! Oh! Even I saw that coming. Can't anything stop this Jedi? Okay, he likes to play rough. The best is yet to come. I believe you know our next challenges. The Haxian Brood is gunning for you. And again. What did he just do? Look at him move. That droid was a killer. What do you mean they come? It's a magic! Blast it! There's no escape! I'll chase you across the galaxy if I have to!
Hey, Grease. You're famous down there.
Yeah, they're an ugly group, huh? They smell like used droid oil. At least they're okay.
Yeah, a complication we could have avoided. Luckily, we found him.
We have another complication. The Empire knows about the holocron.
That's not good. The entire mission is now at risk.
And I had a nice chat with the second sister, Trilla.
What did she tell you?
She told me you betrayed her to the Empire. Is it true?
She'll say anything to jeopardize this mission.
Is it true?
She was my apprentice. Before the Purge.
You should have told me.
We're getting an encrypted message from Kashyyk.
Mari.
Cal, we found Tarful, and he is willing to meet you. That's not all. The Empire overran our position at the refinery. Saw retreated off-world. Some of us have joined the Wookiee fighters in the forests. Be careful.
You too.
Later.
Later. You have her lead.
Okay, this is fine. Everything is gonna be fine. Hey, kid. Hey, wake up. Can we talk?
What?
Can we talk? I don't know what's going on between you and her. I mean, I figure it's some kind of Jedi thing, but I don't think this is the right time for it.
It's not any of your business.
I think it's my business. And we're all in this together, aren't we? Hey, Cal. I made a mistake. I almost got you killed. I'm sorry. We all make mistakes, right? Well, maybe not you. Hey, why don't you cut her some slack? I'm not saying do it for me, but you two are the best thing that ever happened in my life. Before you came along, all I cared about was a tight hand on a stiff eater. That's a game term.
I know what it is.
Cal, life's not a game. Before you two, all I cared about was myself. Easy money. Now it's different.
Cordova had supplies hidden all over Bogano. Could be worth a trip back to explore.
You know, even after all the action you two bring, I still get a thrill watching the games.
Yeah, as long as you keep your habits in check.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I'm just a spectator. No gambling or nothing going on.
Really?
Yeah, we're talking pure entertainment. Nothing gets me going more than watching a couple slubs square off. Just slick moves and brute force.
Captain, I am slightly troubled by your enthusiasm for something so barbaric.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it is true. Totally barbaric, but still kind of entertaining. Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
Kashyyk and Mari drew a map to your rendezvous point with Tarful.
I remember the Shadowlands from KOTOR.
Cal, do you read me? Seer gave me your comm frequency.
Mari, are you okay?
I'm safe, unlike too many of the others. Did Mariana give you our rendezvous coordinates?
She did. I'm on my way.
Good. We're just reaching them now, but we can't stay long. The Empire's looking for us.
I'll be there as soon as I can. Stay close, BD. Those things look fast.
The hell is that, a Minoc?
Yeah? Let me see.
Incoming! This one's mine! Fire all weapons! Get in here. They'll be next. He's not invincible. Get him! Weapon! He's blocking. Let's give him a thrashing. It's all past it. It's all over now. I see you right there. I see you there.
Just what we needed. Mari, are you there? I'm almost to the Shadowlands, at the wreck of a walker.
Saw managed to take one out in the escape.
Is he with you?
No, not anymore. We can talk about it when you get here.
They can't all be dead. Can they?
So this is where this episode will end. So it looks like it's Kashyyk again. I'll figure it out next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Star Wars Squadrons in a couple hours. Stay tuned.